It's nothing quite like Buffalo in January as we welcome you inside a snowy Bills Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. And we are underway in Buffalo. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
What's going on with you, bro?
56. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Defensively here, you're facing
I said, what's going on with you?
points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so.
I see y'all in there talking about it.
That means your offense has to keep pace.
Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. All right, D. Let's. All right, D. Mike 27. Mike 27. Mike 27.
From the 30 on second down, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You better be afraid.
So the
Terrific.
snap to Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Yeah, she kept sticking that forehead out the run.
And get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back.
Yeah.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback.
Hey, y'all.
To start their next drive. And as these guys enter play in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room.
Y'all been on them topics all day. I already know. Y'all got a little time.
Nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He had a good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
And defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense.
snow game right now, man.
Winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we
Just the
step
bill.
aside here in this first quarter. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end.
I can't even see. I got these all white jerseys on.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 44. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Here we go. Regular.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Mike spot forward. Bring it.
Out. Pass. Wide. Get wide. Back.
Singletary, they'll run.
God, I missed that nigga, boy.
Down at about the 38.
God, I missed
Thought
him.
they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Second and 10.
Mike. Check. Watch 54. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Watch the edge. Watch out. Hey, switch gears.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I think
Man, that was 5 yards?
throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
Mike spot forward.
What we got? Hey, watch that. Check.
Now Allen.
Let's go, baby. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox.
Wow, come on now.
He gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
This nigga wasting hell of time, man.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Watch 54. Check pass. Check pass. Check 9. Check 9. Shift.
Allen gonna try and keep it, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Time you did that
Josh
shit.
Allen, a 4-yard touchdown scamper, and the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
You're going. You ain't going nowhere. Where you think you're going?
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Oh, he shifts past him.
Boy, oh boy.
ETN. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs.
That boy young E.T. Jr. made a 94 speed now.
Get up. Let's go. Niggas out of here, man.
Yeah, he was supposed to be like a 95, but I think somebody edited my shit.
He may keep it himself and get to the perimeter.
I'm in the midst of action.
That's going to be caught by Pitts. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Brandon, there have been some memorable
Kendall.
games for championships in the NFL.
I seen you, baby.
Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well,
I
most
seen
famous
you.
one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be
You
01,
awesome.
right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl,
You
the
had to go
tuck
to the
roll.
Tucker roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Was that 82?
That was 82. And the Dolphins
They eating a touchdown?
get it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here.
Come
It's going to be in
on.
the snow nonetheless.
You okay?
This nigga just landed his
ETN. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Oh.
Stevenson elects
Okay,
not to
let's
return
go.
it. It's a touchback.
Go.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it.
Let's go.
I love what they were doing because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all
Go.
the adjusting.
They got us go 2 possessions to beat us. Come on.
To start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Take away that motherfucking clock, man.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D.
Snap comes in 1, and it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. A big play here for Buffalo. Well,
I should have backed the fuck up.
Suddenly, not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Come on.
Field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Oh, here we go.
Here's Allen. And he's got it. And the Bills are
Come on.
as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Joker. Check 3. Motion.
Singletary. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
Let's go. Slam.
Singletary again.
Man, y'all push this nigga in, man.
His 8th rushing touchdown, his 12th overall. And the Bills have cut the lead back down to 2. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
Hey, Gad, push this nigga in, man.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Let's go. These niggas out of here, man.
Get the niggas out of there, y'all.
Get these pussy ass niggas, man.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown.
That's a team effort right there.
So they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for.
Oh, he almost made that shit.
You know that makes some adjustments.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Come on, let me jump for that, Lee.
But not before reaching the 45-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Come on. You better bring it. Check. He's coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
God, this snow is slowing my nigga down.
So, Charles, here we are, week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. Obviously, for decades, that was the full season. But as we
All right, let's get these niggas out of here.
still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt they'll be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Ryan. And the Bills are
Wow.
Jerry Hughes racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And on 4th down, honors the punt team sending this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10.
You got nothing. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. There's a partner.
Now Allen. That's caught by
God damn, bruh.
It's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big gain there for the Bills. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check Mike 54, Mike 54. Mike 54, Mike 54. Here we go, here we go.
From midfield, here's Allen. Right back to Davis. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another first down. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. He's got his man sharp, complete, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line.
Let's go, man.
brings up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Second half starts with a run.
God damn, Wade.
Down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Another tote for Etienne. They find some open field here. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 70 yards.
What's up, girl?
This one as he starts to draw near a 1,500-yard campaign.
Yeah.
It's fucking snow. It's snowing.
I'll look for them. You want some candy? Gotta wait. Did you eat dinner? No, you didn't.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and they picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense
His run blocking on.
stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across,
What's dinner gonna be?
Yeah.
you see him pointing
I think you still got that quesadilla. Want a quesadilla?
ended up making a nice play, even though it
Give
was
me that. Give 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 me that. I said, give me that.
To throw is Ryan.
Okay, I see how we playing. Okay. Okay. Oh, Alvin Kamara, you know he about to get a big bag again.
scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance.
Oh, Billingsley, oh, we about to get him a big bag.
Down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Oh, Marshawn, oh yeah, big bag. Move, Jim.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground.
Oh, look at you for 2 years, Marshawn.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was
Not
watching
the Winster.
man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to counter for their
Okay.
passing game. That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield.
Okay.
In this case,
No, he want to come back for the low. Stop doing that to your mom's computer. Sign our player. We develop in-house. Don't need to be doing all these kind of trades and all that. Okay, I gotta get him.
7 on 1st and 10.
Okay, one of these dudes might be on the.
They'll try the left side with Etienne. A 1st down and more.
Because if I do him, then I take away a nice little chunk.
Yard line.
Okay, we keeping all y'all. Got y'all.
that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line.
Oh yeah, we keeping all our talent in-house.
Where they were supposed to.
In-house.
Allow anything to leak
Oh.
on the backside, on the right side of the offensive line. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run.
Who you got, the Saints?
Mm-hmm.
Who you trying to trade?
Play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10.
I was trying to trade this safety, but niggas bullshitting.
Maybe you want that Uwe?
He ain't fast, so niggas don't want him. You know how that go.
Oh, that safety that you took out the free the draft.
I get the feeling the defense getting
Ooh, nah, this is in jungle. OG jungle.
Oh, that's the regular.
Yeah.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside
This
the
nigga,
20
this
another catch for him there on this drive.
This nigga
Brandon.
with
It
the
looks like
shenanigans.
they're gonna utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Meanwhile, Ryan's throw here on target to Hurst. The completion, but they go in the wrong
Damn, I need
direction.
40 for that one.
Yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Yes.
Back to the ground with Etienne.
Wow, man, right into this nigga.
Pick up there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd.
Oh yeah, let's do some
Decided to
contract.
get off that time on the run pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
This nigga got some cold.
Yeah.
On 3rd
Okay.
This is caught. Down, but he does have
This
first
is
down yardage.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is a little bit keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the
You
ball.
smoking on some of that ookie dookie?
Nice pitch and catch there to set
smoking on that. Ooh, no.
They'll try to run with ETN. And he Falcon touchdown. Travis
Smoking on
Etienne,
that. Oh no.
13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down
This
the
is
field
possible.
to extend their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown,
Nah, you ain't got that yet. I ain't got that yet. That's getting brewed up right now.
Stevenson elects not to return.
Jody, get your ass out of here, man. Nigga let you in the other night, but you went crazy for 2 hours straight. I felt kind of bad for that nigga after a minute. I was like, damn.
That nigga had to come back. That nigga had to cut. He thought about that. He came back in the chat like, yeah, look at these bitches.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. And the last time
Jason, you didn't see him? So the day after, that nigga was, he was in the messenger, like posting pictures of all the bitches I guess he fucked with.
It does test the mental process.
Jason.
Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the
I was cracking up. I'm like, bro, we done seen them pics already before. You can't recycle pics.
That shit, man. That nigga
That
went
nigga
crazy.
recycling pics.
Fuck Jason. That nigga went so crazy on him 3 times. I felt bad. I was like, damn, this nigga ain't holding nothing in. Nigga, you just moved out your mama house, nigga. Nigga. Nigga, them cuts. Nigga, you ain't even doing no cuts over there. I'm like, damn, this nigga ain't holding nothing back. That nigga said,
third quarter
nigga.
action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Pick up half. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Come on. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Let's put him on.
Allen.
Come on, Manu. You let nigga just catch all over you and shit.
Yards shy of midfield.
What happened?
Back now in Buffalo. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You
Give her a pacifier.
NFL on EA Sports.
Not all day.
He be giving niggas ringworm.
Not the wingworms.
56.
The wingies?
Off the play fake. Flush to his right. Going deep for Diggs.
Wow. Wow. Come on now, man.
They aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up.
Shit, I'm gonna get mad.
As we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Nah, I ain't got no easy cheesy.
Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Nah.
Check. Crunch.
They'll try and run it in.
What?
Comes up short of the goal line as he'll give a yard down to about the 1.
That nigga got that lucky ass pass off. It's a gang of pacifiers in that room. Turn the light.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is TJ Logan to return it. And he brings us out past the 20. to the 24. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive.
He to the hut. He to the hut. He to the hut, baby. He to the hut, baby. He to the hut, baby.
Touchdown, Falcons. Travis
E.T.
76 yards. And the Falcons use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. And what are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a two-score deficit.
No, she didn't. You did.
On first down, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And incomplete.
Yeah, boy. Wham, bam. Thank you, man. That nigga. That nigga trying to ooh-wee a nigga right now.
Visiting team is an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut
Oh, come on. Don't do that.
Going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Nigga, don't do that. Nigga trying to woo out some.
thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Yeah, nigga, it said your opponent is experiencing bad internet.
To the air, Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Those are the kinds of plays right there.
No, you said
He's the
kiddo
number
part.
3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singletary.
Baby sticky, man.
For about 3 at 2nd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon.
And I got you.
Better there.
And I got you. I said that. Yeah.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. I won't get.
Ow.
Allen gonna throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right.
Wow, come on, bruh.
Hey,
Keeping
Dad.
the toes in back.
Ah,
Dad, get us next
A big gain there
Dad,
for the Bills.
bruh, this nigga, come on, bruh. They is working you.
Hey, check Brown 80. Check Mike 21. I'm coming for you. You move.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Baby,
It's going to be
come on.
It's Eric.
Come on. Come on.
Take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now ETN to start the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good
What you
chance
got?
of ending up winning this game.
Kenzie, chill out before you hit somebody.
Here's second and 8. ETN once more. And he finds
And it's all
space
flat,
across the 25 to the
like your
27.
bitch back.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third
Oh, I'm
down.
sorry, y'all. Got y'all was in here.
They'll run with ETN. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Ew! Don't do it on me! Then I'll whip it on you!
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
Yes,
No doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Ah, you gotta bust off of that. Hey,
Stoppage of play as they call the timeout
hey,
on
man, what? Why are y'all in here?
53 left. An important play.
Hey, y'all just came in here making all the noise in the world. Ah,
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
like go in there.
Edmonds, the linebacker, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Damn.
This is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And this is caught inside.
Man, that fucking drag your foot shit is a buzz now.
So another on-target throw in that last one, Charles, going to put him up over 5,000 yards passing out for the season, and that is not an insignificant number.
Indeed, it is not, because this is not a big list, and most of the guys on it, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, they either are or will be Hall of Famers.
Allen. Flushed out right. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the
They was gonna let him work
That was an
me.
interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. He's checking. Crash.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he is into the end zone.
That's just fake as fuck, man.
Devin Singletary, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for two.
45.
Now Allen. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
That shit was some bullshit.
And find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. First down and more, Etienne. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 217 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Taron Johnson made the stop. The Bills are going to go ahead
Make
and
this
use their
nigga use
final
all them
timeout
timeouts.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready. Mike 25. Hey, watch the slant. Twist. Showing it.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, here's Etienne.
Ah!
For the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And they were looking to pick up the first down on third and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences.
Come on! Boy, they is whooping me, man.
They go over this type of a situation.
This nigga just tried to spike the ball.
When we have the
That motherfucker bounce off the shoe and fly in the air.
chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
And they ain't let me get that motherfucker back. I got a linebacker right under the ball.
Round 80.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. 45 the mic. 45 the mic.
Half 85. Half 85.
Yeah, he does.
Allen. Open man is Trey Burton. And he will stop the clock here as he's out of bounds with the first down. 24 seconds remaining.
This nigga out there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Throwing is Allen. Flush to his right. And oh, that one nearly intercepted.
This nigga airing niggas out too.
Instead, it'll be second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Eluding the pressure right. First, the ball comes out, and the Falcons grab it. And some space here.
Come on.
Get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking.
Come-
They had an opportunity.
Come on.
a chance.
Come on. Nail the
Think
ball.
about what was going on.
Come on. This nigga. Come on. This shit, nigga. Come on. Don't play. Don't hate. Come on. Pick your play so we can get this shit over with.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Ryan heads down to a knee, and that should wrap this one up. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Atlanta, they get an all-important 10th win to move them to 10-6 with 1 week to go. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.